We have all seen a dystopian movie set in the far future with some sort of AI application that is realistic, but would ultimately strip us of our humanity and thought this could really happen. But in reality, most of the applications of this new revolutionary technology will only make our lives tremendously easier. Throughout the last couple of years, the debate on how much AI to use and how to utilize such AI in a constitutional way in America has grown significantly. And the examples used from different parts of the world often scare us, especially from in China. But realistically, much of the applications our government plans to institute would help our cities maintain safer streets through reviewing police body camera footage with no bias, or traffic light cameras to scan for unsafe driving and unsafe conditions, all the way to multiple facets of national security. These future applications also will affect each and every one of us, as our government will eventually utilize AI in different ways, and they will have a bearing on every single one of us indiscriminately on our ways of life. And many of us don't even know what artificial intelligence truly is. And according to the National Artificial Intelligence Act of 2020, the term AI is a machine based learning system that can, for any given human defined objectives, make predictions, recommendations, or decisions influencing real or virtual environments. And the United States government plans to use it ethically and transparently, as generative AI has the potential to dramatically improve service delivery outcomes, increase access to and utilization of government programs, according to the LA Times. And although this idea of seamlessly integrating technology so advanced sounds good, there must be significant worries to come and to think about beforehand, such as a lot of the utilizations that are being seen in China, such as the forced surrender of biometric data, including voice, blood, DNA samples, and iris scans from ABC News, who talked about the implementation of this within Uyghur populations in China and how they strip the rights of many of their citizens, which in America we could argue that we are founded as a country based on the exact opposite of that and the preservation of rights, and with proper legislation this would not be a worry for us whatsoever. And as Stephen Feldstein said, speaking for a piece done by Vice News, it's giving them an unprecedented level of control when it comes to the choice, communications, and private transactions citizens are making. And again, I cannot see this aspect being implemented within America, so it does not have to be a worry in that sense. But much of our applications our government plans to institute would help cities maintain safe streets through reviewing police body camera footage with no bias, as Umar Farouk from ProPublica, who says, perhaps one of the most exciting technology announcements today is a real game changer when it comes to police accountability and professionalism, as we have struggled as a country with policing in multiple different instances, and as police are then being watched and being monitored by AI as their actions are being recorded and banked and reviewed by artificial intelligence, would probably cut down on a lot of the instances that we have seen make national headlines as bad policing. And AI, again, can help sift through all of the traffic sensors and traffic cameras to better time traffic lights and also identify corridors with poor lighting, difficult traffic patterns, and or bad driving in order to reduce fatalities, from NBC News Bay Area, which says that it would positively affect most civilians' means of traveling and having a day-to-day life with no less traffic and less chances of fatally crashing due to weird driving patterns. And according to the National Telecommunications and Information Administration, it would also help significantly with privacy violations, fraud, and a wide array of safety and security breaches. But also a wide concern from them is the breaches to our AI bank, especially because if we were to be hacked and all of our AI systems were to be taken, that would very, very heavily detriment the safety and security of our country in multiple different ways. But ultimately, AI is a tool to be used by the entirety of the U.S., but ultimately Californians are at the forefront of this, and we have the biggest responsibility with getting the legislation right. But the potential pros and cons are ultimately the pros far outweigh the cons. And if the rights of our citizens are respected and there is no government overreach, it will ultimately be a very, very, very good thing. And there will always be risks and rewards when embarking on a journey that can shift an entire society. But if it's done right, we can improve countless facets of our lives and ensure a safer country for all of us without infringing on any of our rights. And hopefully, this won't play out like the movies or any dystopian book. If properly handled, it will do nothing but benefit every single citizen in this country. Thank you.